Well, YouTubers are in my garage here. I figured I'd make a little video. I know it's been years since I made one, and I'll explain why. For starters, as you all know, I work for my brother, and as I got older, just needed something more steady, and so I went to work for a local truck and trailer shop. Name of it's STS Truck and Trailer. And I was a full-time mechanic there, and they wouldn't let me make videos there, so obviously I kind of gave that up and just really didn't have time to make the videos. So I worked there for I think two or 2.5 years or something like that, and you know, fixing trucks, trailers, cranes. And then I had enough of that place and moved to Constantine Construction and Farm, another local place. They do, you know, mobile crushing, excavation, you know, pretty much everything you could think of. They had probably 14 trucks altogether, a couple excavators, 2-3 mobile crushers, and I was the only mechanic there. I had one other guy that was kind of a mechanic, so that didn't last too long. It just, the pay was good, but let's just say people that run it are not good, and they rather work you to death. So anyways, that's why I have this giant, you know, snap-on, lime green snap-on toolbox that sits in my garage now, because I actually started my own business a few months ago. It's AD, heavy equipment repair. Do on-site welding and fabricating. Hope to be doing line boring soon. Pretty much everything you could think of I can do on-site, and I'll show you that in a second. I got a Miller 12ES wire feeder. Really nice unit. I bought it used. Greatest thing to have. You know, before that I did stick, and you know, the time savings and quality of work go way up. What else? Before I go out and show you my service truck and stuff like that, my brother's still in business, doing really well. I'll make more videos of his stuff when I can. I still work for him sometimes, and I obviously fix his equipment. He's got a Cat 307 excavator. He's still got the ASV skid steer. He's still got Old Red the Kenworth. What else? He got a tri-axle auto car dump truck. We're actually putting up a shop at his place. It's 30 by 40. I'll put some pictures in a video of that. That's kind of why my garage looks so cluttered. Went to a few auctions and just, you know, I bought some stuff, and this is kind of just a place to hold my tools for now until we get that up and done. We're actually assembling the building ourselves, and dug the, you know, the foundation, poured the floor and everything. But yeah, so I'll take you outside and we'll show you the new service rig. We got it's 2002 Chevy C6500, same thing as a Kodiak. It's got a cat motor in it, 3126 cat with an Allison automatic. Really nice truck. Bought it out of New Jersey. It's got an 8,000 pound crane on it. No welder. I put the welder on. I bought that separately. It's a Hobart Champion 16. Put all my tools and everything in and organized things, you know. For now I just put a cheapy Craftsman box in here just to hold my sockets and wrenches, and it had a cabinet and everything in it. Got your bigger wrenches, and you know, obviously being a mechanic for what, about 4 or 5 years now, I got, you know, had to have the best of the best to do everything. So I got nothing but snap-on stuff. Got all snap-on sockets, and there's probably $30,000 worth of tools in this truck. You know, it's just the stuff you gotta have. What else? We'll go through it here, I guess. Got all my cases and whatnot here, you know. Got some battery operated tools and grinders and saws and shit like that. I actually picked that up from an auction. It's one of the Milwaukee portable bandsaws. A little hand bandsaw, whatever you want to call it. Greatest thing to have. Absolutely love that thing. This cabinet here, we got all my welding cables and jacks and stuff like that. I know I didn't show you my logo, but here's my logo on the door. Thought I'd come up with that. It looks pretty good. Yeah, the truck's outfitted with two 500 watt lights, so makes it real nice for working at night. Can't really see it up there, but PTO air compressor on it, so plenty of air on it. I got this. I bought this used from a guy. It only had 500 hours on it. So it's also CV capable, so that's why I bought the wire feeder, and that makes it absolutely great. A nice big work platform on the back. This cabinet here, the small one, I put all my lengths of steel in it. What else? Today I just went out and bought a little plastic Tractor Supply toolbox to put the wire feeder and stuff in, because I used to put it in the side cabinet over there, but when it's full it probably weighs about 60 pounds or so, and trying to lift it above your head, it's too difficult, so I put that in there. That'll come in nice. Looked all the trucks I looked at, I mean, I looked at 1 tons, you know, like an F550, something like that, and the cranes just weren't heavy enough, you know. They were 3,000, 3,500 pound. This is 8,000, and greatest thing, you gotta have a heavy crane, especially the work that I do. You know, I did during the winter, what winter we actually had, did a lot of rebuilding snow pushers, and you know, I had to move them around, tip them over, stuff like that, and you know, thing's got almost a 30-foot reach on it, so came in real handy. Hydraulic outriggers. What else? Let's see. This cabinet here, I just got my masks and everything, and this is kind of my parts cabinet. Keep all my wire and hoses and whatnot in here. This cabinet over here, keep most of my welding supplies, extra rods, stuff like that. It's got a regulator with a dryer on it for the air. I put a Flexzilla hose reel in it. This bungee cord just keeps the thing from slapping around, you know, because it's meant to swivel. And then I got a Northern Tool, oxyacetylene hose reel. 'Cause I hate winding up cables at the end of the day. You're tired, you just want to go home, and awesome, love it, love it. It's also got an inverter too, runs off the truck batteries, so it's nice for charging your batteries, which is what I'm doing now. And what else? Got this cabinet here. This has got my creeper and oxyacetylene tanks in it. I got a medium-sized set of bottles in it. Yeah, so I mean, I try to take more videos now that I can, now that I'm working for myself. I got more time, I can do what I want, you know. And yeah, love this truck. Worked out really, really well. I'm glad I didn't go with something smaller, because you run out of room too fast. And I'll make more videos. I mean, this is my latest pickup truck. I've had this for a few years. 97 Dodge 3500 5-speed Cummins. What else? Yeah, so she's alright. I mean, a little bit of rust that I gotta fix during the summer. Once it gets a little nicer out, I'll obviously paint the truck and stuff like that. But alright, well, have a good day. I almost forgot. Yeah, I meant to mention that my Snap-on toolbox is actually for sale. It's on Craigslist. Yeah, it's I think I got it on there for $7 grand, which, you know, sounds like a lot for a toolbox, but you do this for a living, and you'll understand why. But yeah, I think that's about it now.